We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Isotopes. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
For Boston.
Here now is Trey Turner as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Fouled away.
First pitch, 7-10.
Called strike 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Fouled off. Grove, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is the second out of the opening frame. Juan Soto to the plate now. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Jim Edmonds. 0-1 the count. swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Popped him up. Torrey is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Nothing in 2, the count to Santiago. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive. Way back. That one is gone. A 2-run homer for Andrew Jones. Number 26 for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
In now, Joe Morgan. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 9 homers, and 37 RBIs. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he popped him up. Turner onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Jay Bruce stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grotterol corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Luke Voigt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. 0-1. Here it comes. And that misses. 1-1. One out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he had.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joe Torre.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Into the box, Louis Aparicio will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Line towards center field. Edmonds will give it a look, but this falls for a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
And the runner back easily. Standing in now, Lefty Grove, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Juan Gratterall.
The catcher, Juan Gratterall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One and one. Fouled away. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate, but this will land untouched. The 2-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Popped him up. Morgan has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Stepping in, Catfish Hunter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Now he'll step off. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Ken Griffey. He drew a walk his first time up.
No left fielder, Ken Griffey.
Now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
At the plate, Benito Santiago, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball back up front.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hard ground ball to third. There's Connor Falefa. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hit weakly on the ground is short. Turner gloves it, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Joe Morgan will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe Torre.
In now, Joe Torre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Nope. Ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Taken, but called a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Joe Torre. Jones at third, Morgan at second with 2 gone. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a liner, and he drops it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Isotopes are out on top 4-0. Now at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, Juan Soto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Lefty Grove. Pulled toward right center field. And plenty of room out there for Edmonds, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 30.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Kiner Falefa has got it, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Luke Voigt.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. At the plate, Gleyber Torres comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Juan Graterol steps in now. On the ground near home. That winds up foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Benito Santiago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 25.
Now to the plate, Andrew Jones. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Bouncer to the left side, and this is going to be a base hit for Andrew.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Carlos Carrasco enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Carrasco.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Shea Langoliers will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Shea Langoliers.
Line drive to center field, and Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Trey Turner stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Langoliers is on his way home. He scores as they close the gap to 3 now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Juan Soto is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Jim Edmonds, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This pitch is popped up. Torrey is there, and the side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Paul Sewald enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Boston, number 51, Paul Sewald.
So striding forward now, Jay Bruce, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The third baseman.
At the plate now, Joe Torre. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now back, first baseman.
Ready now, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Louis Aparicio is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's inside. 2-0. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
To the plate now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready for another chance? Lefty Grove. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
0-1, here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Soto comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ken Griffey.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Benito Santiago. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The pitch.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Ball 2.
No strike.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Andrew Jones will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Colin McHugh will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Kiermaier will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 39, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in. Jay Bruce. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. This one skied out toward right. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Isotopes are out in front here, 6-1. Now at the plate, Juan Gratterall. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So striding in, Joe Torre. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The third baseman, Joe Torre.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Votto.
Standing in, Joey Votto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 11.
Now batting, Louis Aparicio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set to start the ninth in this one, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
No one out with a runner at second. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. One and 2, here it comes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
At the plate, Jim Edmonds, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Bruce. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Next up for the Red Sox, Luke Voigt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Gleyber Torres is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him. But he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Indiana jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lefty Grove earns his 8th victory of the season and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.